What's going on, guys? So I am extremely excited for Battlefield 6. I've watched a ton of stuff that they have already released, watched the live stream of the multiplayer event, and I have been talking my wife's ear off about Battlefield 6, and I'm pretty sure I'm annoying her at this point, so if I keep talking about it, I'm probably going to get evicted from my own house. So I'm going to share with you guys 7 hype factors that I have for what I know about Battlefield 6 and why I'm so excited for it. So the first one is returning back to modern war era, which is something that I really loved about Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, and why I didn't really care for Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5. And I mean, even Hardline, I didn't really care for Hardline too much. I really felt like that was a DLC in its own. But like 2042, yes, it was modern, but it just did not scratch the itch that Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 would scratch. Like there's just something about those two games that just draw me back to them all the time. And to see that we are finally going back to that type of feeling on the battlefield and the environments and the destruction and everything like that, it just looks good. And I'm excited to get into this game and experience it. Which brings me to my next point, which is the level of destruction. I really feel like they have pushed this destruction to the max. I mean, yes, you've been able to destroy environments and buildings and walls and stuff like that, but this feels on a whole new level. And back in Battlefield 3, I think it was like the Close Quarters DLC. I always would say I really wish that I could take C4, put it on the ground while I'm on the second level and blow a hole into the ground so that way I can shoot from above. And you can finally do that in Battlefield 6. And I was like, bro, finally. Only took us so many different Battlefield games to get to this point, but we got there. So I'm excited for it. But yeah, the destruction is beautiful, and I can't wait to be taking out buildings and walls and making new paths and everything like that, because that's one of my favorite things. Is as a person who plays as assault and engineer for the most part, I love to be able to get campers out of their little spots and destroy the buildings that they're sitting in and just make new ways for the team to get to them and everything. So this is going to be a lot of fun. So the third point is going back to the traditional class system. I'm talking assault, engineer, support, and recon. And each one of these has their own signature style and signature gadgets and weapons and everything like that. So they each have their own little flavor on how you play. And me personally, I love using assault and engineer. I like to change those two up pretty regularly when I play Battlefield, because with assault, you can get in there and you can really wreck people up because it's more of that run and gun type style class. But then with engineer's got all the fun explosives. So you got like rockets, and you got the repair tool to take out vehicles, and you got mines that you can hide and stuff like that. But both those classes allow me to destroy buildings and get campers out of their little spots and make new ways to get to the areas that they're hiding, and it's just a lot of fun. I love being a troll sometimes with those two classes. So I'm excited to jump back into those two and kind of explore them a little bit. Now, sometimes I will jump in and do recon, but that's if I'm just wanting to kind of have like a chill day playing Battlefield, sit back and snipe and stuff like that. But most of the time, it's assault and engineer, so I'm excited to get back into those two. So the fourth one is leaning and peeking around corners has returned, and I'm glad to see it back. I believe this was first implemented in Battlefield 4 and then 5, but I don't think it was in 2042. Honestly, I didn't really play 2042 all that much because I just didn't like it, but either way, I'm glad to see that it's still in Battlefield. So leaning and peeking is honestly like one of those mechanics that should permanently stay and should be in most shooters anyways. So glad to see that it's coming back. The fifth one is actually kind of a new mechanic. It's a hitch and ride mechanic. To my understanding, the way this works is if the whole Jeep is full and you're still trying to get somewhere, you can hang on the outside of the Jeep, like the back of the Jeep, and still catch a ride to wherever it is you need to go. That is my understanding of it. And if that is how that works, that is really cool. And I hope that stays in all future Battlefields, because I cannot tell you the amount of times that everybody jumps in a Jeep and I'm stuck at the spawn point because there's no vehicles, and I'm, sprinting 30 miles to the battlefield just to get sniped by some dude sitting in rocks. So if I can hitch a ride as this mechanic says it is, that would be freaking amazing. And I'm interested to try that out. So I'm hoping that is legitimately how that is. So we'll have to wait and see, but that's cool. So the sixth one, I was actually kind of surprised to even see, and that is the remake of Operation Firestorm. And this is from Battlefield 3. So we're going way back. And Operation Firestorm looks incredible in Battlefield 6, just from what they've shown. I've personally never played on it, obviously, but just from what we've seen, it looks absolutely incredible. And it just instantly flooded my mind with a lot of memories on that map. And I just can't wait to go back and play on it. And then the last one, number 7, is Portal is returning, which is essentially Forge for all my Halo fans out there. It is essentially Forge in Battlefield. And I already have many ideas on some fun maps and fun experiences that I want to try to see if I can actually make inside of Portal. I want to see if there's like a way to where, it's like a game mode where everybody has to use the repair torch to get your kills, or doing something like a Gunmaster variant or a Ninja Warrior type of experience. I mean, I think it would be even kind of funny if we could do some type of like Fall Guys inside of Battlefield. So there's going to be some fun experimenting that I'm going to try to do with it. And if I actually get something off the ground, I will definitely share it with everybody here on the channel. Then, you guys can download it and have fun, make some videos, share it on, on Twitter. Let me see some of the footage and stuff like that, because that's the thing that I love about Portal is it's just the possibilities are endless, and I think that's great that they're bringing it into Battlefield 6. So I'm excited to see what the community can do. I think that was the one thing that I enjoyed about 2042 was Portal. So. But yeah, I'm excited for Battlefield 6. I literally cannot wait for the closed beta. I can't wait for the open beta. And I cannot wait to drop some money for the launch of the game. I'm still undecided if I want to get it on PC because my PC is it's old. I don't think it can handle Battlefield 6. So if I'm not able to get some money for upgrades, then I'll probably get it on console first, and then I might rebuy it again on PC once my PC gets upgraded, because she old. She needs some upgrades. I'm still rocking a 1070, guys. Still rocking a 1070, and the recommended requirement is a 3070. So, or sorry, 3060. Yeah, it's either 3060 or 3070. Either way, though, my graphics card is not up to par at all. But anyway, guys, I want to hear what you're excited about with Battlefield 6. Are you skeptical about Battlefield 6? I know there's a lot of people online that are like, don't you pre-order, don't you pre-order. Honestly, pre-order if you want to. If you don't want to, it's fine. But I just want to hear from you guys. Like, what are you excited about? What did you not like about any of the information that they shared? What are you skeptical about? Are you going to get it on day one? Are you going to try the beta? Let's talk about all that in the comment section below. But I'm going to try not to blow my wife's ear off anymore about Battlefield 6. I mean, there's no promises, but we'll see what happens. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. If you like stuff like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video, and I'll see you guys all in a future video. Take care.